Hey everybody, it's Dummies with Grace and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about something a little different. It is not fashion or beauty related, but it's something that I'm really interested in, and I know that a lot of people are interested in, but it's a kind of confusing topic and can be hard to follow because every day there's new developments. So I just wanted to take the time and break down the current impeachment process that's going on here in America and kind of talk about it so that people could understand what impeachment is and what's happening in the American government right now. So without any more talking, this is the impeachment inquiries for dummies. First, I just want to talk about what impeachment is and what it means to be impeached. So impeachment is a process we have here in America where essentially the legislative branch is using their checks and balances and checking in on the executive branch, making sure that the executive branch isn't doing anything illegal or unconstitutional. The executive branch would be the president, the vice president, and all of his appointees, of course. The impeachment process is essentially broken up into two parts. And the first part is an investigation that's run by the House of Representatives, and that's where you have your public hearings and your fact-finding, your fact-checking, and things of that nature, which we are currently having and have just wrapped up on. And then the second part, if the House of Representatives finds through their investigations that there was something illegal or unconstitutional done by the executive branch, then with a majority vote, which is 2/3, they can proceed the impeachment process to the Senate, and there the Senate and the senators will act as jurors, and they will decide whether the executive, Donald Trump, is guilty or not guilty of the crimes brought against him from the House of Representatives. So it's a two-part process that works in the legislative branch, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. That's impeachment. Let's talk about why Donald Trump is being impeached. And so it's really interesting to me why he is being impeached. What's more interesting is all the things that he's not being impeached for. And I just wanted to list out a few of them. So he is not being impeached for colluding with Russia in the 2016 election. He is not being impeached for separating families at the border and locking them into literal cages. He is not being impeached for banning trans citizens from serving in the military. He is not being impeached for allowing his children, Ivanka and Jared Kushner, to run wild in unofficial yet unelected and unappointed capacity in the White House. He is being impeached for, or investigated for, let's use that word, the possibility of withholding foreign aid from Ukraine as a threat tactic to convince the Ukrainian president to launch an investigation into Joe Biden and his son Hunter and their dealings in Ukraine. Okay, so you know what impeachment is and you know why Donald Trump is being impeached. So now we just need to talk about where we are in the impeachment inquiry process. We are currently wrapping up the first part of the impeachment process. And by wrapping up, I mean the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, just announced the 2 articles of impeachment that they are bringing against the president. And those are abuse of power and obstructing a congressional investigation. So that is what they are going to vote on, and if they have a majority vote, then it will head to the Senate. So how they were able to find these articles of impeachment to bring across the president were from a slew of public hearings. So the public hearings lasted all day and they were weeks long. If you weren't able to listen to all of the public testimonies, there were a lot, then I'm going to give you the synopsis of what was really important. From the public testimonies, we learned that Rudy Giuliani, as well as other Trump agents, were acting in the Ukraine in moments leading up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel at Styles with Grace and paying attention to my blog, www.styleswithgrace, and follow me on all social media at Styles with Grace. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope it was, easy to understand, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.